Hi everyone, it's Deb and I'm here to give you a 4-week update. I'm trying to make this as fast as I can because I have so much to go through. This is like the 4th time I'm doing this video. Hopefully I can do it in under 15 minutes because it's really been hard to do with all the stuff I want to show you. First I just want to talk numbers. Highest weights 230, middle of July. Yesterday, as of yesterday, I don't weigh myself every day, I weigh myself once a week. As of yesterday I was 206. I'm very pleased with that. That's another 5 pounds last week. Which I'm kind of surprised. I was bracing for that 3-week stall. My guess is I'm going to have a stall when I hit 200. Haven't gotten below 200, that's where I always get stuck. So we'll see if that happens. So I'm pleased with my weight loss. The issues I've been having this week, one is that gravity pain I told you about from the stitch that's in that longer incision where they took everything out and you had your drain and everything. For me, it's on my right side, right where my pants line hits. That braided stitch that's internal keeps breaking up, doesn't dissolve entirely for 8 weeks, he said. So I was supposed to expect for the first 4 weeks to have issues off and on, and last week I had a lot of issues. I think it was because I did a lot one day, bending, and it was just at the wrong time and got it irritated again. So it was really hurting, and I was really like I'm walking around holding my stomach because I have a lot of weight in my lower abdomen compared to the rest of my body. So I found these little wrap things at Walmart. They're like $6, and they have Velcro down here, and they are about the width of this thing, and they worked really well. They went all the way around me, and I had more than a foot left over, and it just kind of went underneath my belly and supported it so that everything wasn't pulling on that stitch when it was irritating, and it made it so I could actually do more. So that was kind of an annoyance this week. The other thing I've been fighting is water. I just cannot get in enough water or fluids besides protein shakes. Protein shakes do fine. Got my little go-to Premier protein shakes. Good luck with those. I cannot drink protein shakes all day long. Too many carbs, too many calories. In order to get my 64 plus ounces, I don't count this in my fluids. I only count the water or the sugar-free drinks that I drink. So I started putting I had lots of flavoring things around, the Crystal Light and all that stuff, and none of them tasted, they all tasted yuck. I could not drink water. It was just not sitting. It's like the protein shakes just slide right through and my stomach likes them. Water, or the flavored water, when you put the flavors in, does not. I found Fuse Slenderizer, which is only 20 calories. They're between 10 and 20 calories, lots of different flavors. There's only between 1 to 3 carbs in the whole thing. A lot of them will have 5 carbs per serving, but then they'll have 2.5 servings in there, so read your labels. They also have vitamins and minerals and stuff in there. They have like vitamin C and E and, Super Citramax, whatever that is. Anyways, so I figure these are a pretty good option. There's 16 ounces in here, but I need to drink 4 of these. If I drink out of this bottle, sometimes I'll put water in and if it's a little too sweet, but we'll see how that goes. I'll let you know. So those are the 2 big issues. The only other issue was just finding some variety. I have my go-to foods, my hard-boiled eggs, and banana that I like, sugar-free pudding. It's in my little cases. It's really cheap, and it sets like in 5 minutes if you make it and put it in here. And it's, those things I still eat. Cottage cheese. There's some soft cheeses. I've been really hooked on my Laughing Cow cheese, which I know it's not real cheese, but it tastes good. It does have, a couple of proteins in it. So I feel like I'm not getting nothing. It's not all air anyways, but it's not real cheese. I just like it. And then I found these little crackers, these little Parmesan crisps. I went to Whole Foods, which last week it was Walmart. This week I went to Whole Foods. More expensive, but you got to remember how much are we eating. If you get small amounts and you don't waste it, you are spending less than you did before, even if you spend more on an actual item. These are just made out of Parmesan cheese, so milk, culture, salt, rennet, which must be some kind of a filler or binder. They're really salty, like Parmesan cheese is, so eating them by themselves isn't so great. But if you make a dip or something out of something like Greek yogurt or something like that, you can... There's all kinds of things you can put on it. Oh, I'm going to sneeze again. I keep sneezing trying to make these videos. I know people have gotten like those dressings, the powdered dressings in the little envelopes, and mix them in Greek yogurt, and it makes pretty good dips that have lots of good protein in them. I found this yogurt which has more. You can probably get this at Walmart too, but it has more protein in it. It has like 18 grams of protein in this little bitty like 6-ounce deal here. And it's something you can do a whole bunch of stuff with, just plain yogurt. I got a different low-fat yogurt that's a little creamier, kind of expensive brand, but how much am I eating? They also have little teeny containers, little like single containers, so if you're ever in a rush, it's someplace to, if you ever, I don't really live by one, but mozzarella cheese, I got some fresh mozzarella cheese, the little medallions, perfect size for a little snack. I got these little pinwheel things, which are awesome. They're made out of smoked salmon. That's the lighter part is a cream cheese with capers and lemon juice and vinegar and shallots in there, so it's kind of a tangy inside part, a little bit salty, but 3 of these is a 1-ounce serving, and it's perfect. So you have 4 servings in here, and even though it's $8 for this, that's $2 a meal. So it's not that bad if you break it down per meal. And 2 or 3 of these is about right, and you get 5 grams of protein, it's only 80 calories, 1 carb, 6 grams of fat. I'm not really watching fat that much. I'm worrying about calories. I'm worrying about carbs and protein. I want no more than 40 grams of protein. I want at least 80 grams of no more than 40 grams of carbs, at least 80 grams of protein, and then I'm trying to keep my calories at least 650. I try not to go below 650, and usually it falls somewhere between 650 and 750, depending on what I ate. You know, it's been kind of averaging around 700 calories. Minimum is 650. And then I got these organic chicken sausage. This is the spinach and feta. There's other flavors. I've always loved these. They're at Whole Foods too. You can kind of see, here's the package I opened. The other one's frozen. You can see the spinach in them. So, and half of one of these is about right, especially because I peel off the casing. I feel I'm still kind of in a soft food, so I have to have really moist meats. So after they're cooked, that casing just peels right off, and I feel like that's just a little rubbery, and I don't know if that's going to digest so easily right now. So I need to wait on the casings. I got these other ones that I'm not so sure about, these Smart Dogs and Smart Deli. I've tried the bologna, and it's kind of yucky. I don't like the texture. So I'm trying to figure out, maybe if I put it with cream cheese or some other flavor with it, it will be, it just kind of not so great by itself. My guess is the hot dogs aren't going to be any better. But I'll let you know. It's a soy protein based hot dog. And the thing that I liked about them is like one link here has 2 fat, 2 carbs, 7 protein, and only 50 calories. So if I like them, they were good as far as that goes. And then I got turkey meatballs. Because last week I had turkey meatballs I got from Walmart, the Rosalina. Yeah, they were too dry. They were too hard. They might work if you kind of soaked them in like marinara sauce or something to just kind of soften them up, but they're really hard, so I haven't been eating those. I want to try these, which is a different brand, Kala Mikos, that I got at Whole Foods. We'll see if they are softer. They're frozen again. 3 meatballs is, 12 grams of protein, which is good. And then other than that, I haven't gotten the sugar-free versions, but I like this like almond butter and even regular peanut butter, just a tiniest little tablespoon, because a tablespoon only has, it's a good, if it's a snack, if you really are just like dying, it's a good fat. It'll have 8 grams of fat in a little bitty tablespoon, but it's a good fat. The fat that comes from nuts is the kind of fat and you do need. Your brain needs fat. It needs a certain amount of fat. You don't need all fat. But when you're watching calories and carbs, you're inevitably going to be watching. You're not going to get high fat, or you're taking such tiny amounts. But it'd be 80 calories, 8 fat, 3.5 carbs, and 3 protein for something like this. But if you just want a little taste, it's not a bad little snack. The other thing, I've got my vitamins that I've been taking in my trusty little vitamin thing I do each day. Put all my vitamins in so I can keep track of what I haven't taken yet. Today I have taken 2. I need to do my vitamin, which is a chewable I got from Sprouts. It's Twin Labs Bariatric Support. And I'm kind of getting grossed out by these now. I don't know what changed. They used to really I used to kind of like them. Now they really bug me, but I just eat them really fast. I eat those in the middle of the day. I have 2 of these. Now I got rid of my chewables that were the same size because chewables were not happening. For some reason I just wasn't taking them. So I got these Petites, the calcium citrate Petites, you get it at Walmart. And I take 4 of these a day, 2 in the morning and then 2 in the evening sometime. I'm trying to keep the vitamins separate from the calcium because there's iron in here. The iron will attach to the calcium and then you won't get any iron. So I take 2 of these in the morning, and I have to use my protein shake to get them down, but I get them down. And then I take these little Prilosec over the counter, 1 in the morning and 1 at night. Just kind of keeps the acid down. And that kind of keeps, you get that funny feeling that kind of feels like hunger, but it's not comfortable. Just keeps the acid down. And those are real easy pills. I don't even notice those. Those are teeny. And then I have a teeny little dot that dissolves on my tongue for vitamin B12. I take those every day. And that's what I do every day for vitamins still. Other than that, I just have my trusty little spoons. I don't know if I showed these to you guys already or not. But my little forks and spoons I found in the back of my drawer that are probably ancient. I'm guessing these little Winnie the Pooh ones are 20 years old for my son. But they were in the back of my dresser, and it's really good for helping you remember to not eat huge bites. Because it's real easy. Even with these, all of a sudden I'll go, oh my gosh, I just put a whole scoop on here, and that's too much. Even pudding. Can't take a big bite. So anyways, that's what I'm up to this week. If anybody has questions, shoot them at me. If I've confused anyone, I wanted to welcome any new subscribers. I've noticed I've had a few new subscribers. I will eventually, maybe I don't right away when I'm busy, but I will eventually go look and see if you're making videos too, because I like to watch everybody's videos, especially the people that want to talk back and forth a little bit. But I'll go check out your videos because I think we can learn a lot from each other. We're all so different. If you have ideas, especially ideas that have worked for you for getting more water in, throw them at me. I would love to hear them because I am just kind of trying to figure out how to get enough water in. So if anybody has tricks, that's where I need the most help. So anyways, that's this week, and I will check in with you guys probably next week.